go listen to the smooth sounds of SG Electron Bandit. And, show starting real soon. Alright. I'm gonna do some freestyle real quick. As I get ready for the show. Can I multitask like that? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Let's try it. All we talk about is practice. We talk about practice. Yo, I'm about to go live in a second. You reckon that I'm about to wreck it, and then I'm about to check it. You against the boards, cause I'm a horde, and I'ma thrash you and grass you and smash you like a swarm of bees or swarm of wasps. I don't really care. What's the costs? That's just bad, so I'm gonna keep on trying, pushing through, making sure you were maybe. You're more the doo-doo, and I am the pinnacle. I'm glass blown, and you're blown glass. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm just gonna revert to maybe some words that are already written. Now I'm kidding. I'ma just spit it out top of the brain cells, and then maybe I'll fall. I'll be dead cells, and then I'll be like video games forever. Man, you'll never stand next to me, cause I be the eternal SG. Everybody wanna be me and see me, but you can't see me like John Cena. Hey, what you wanna say? What you wanna play with the S? Nah, you ain't got the best. Nah, you are not the blessed. Nah, I am the one that will test every second. Every question is not multiple choice, it is the essay. It's a documentary of the life of me. Everybody wanna see how I be died for D. I'm in the bite for D, Bridges my wife for fee. How about the bite for B? I'm tired, and I didn't even do it. I can't multitask. That's the main lesson of this story was I can't multitask. Can't freestyle and pull up all the things I need to do to get the show going, basically. But that's not a bad freestyle. I might have to take this track and put it on a little EP, and that doesn't mean Tiger Claw's EP. That means that it means a little player, elongated player. Long playing is LP, so EP is edited play. I don't even actually know what EP. I can't remember what it means. Although my brain has not been working regularly or good for a while, but that's fine. That's fine. That's just totally fine. Everybody wanna see S. Yes, It is R9cast, yes, best. We're gonna do it this time, best. I said breast. Man, I meant chest. Yeah, that's what I meant. Everybody wanna try to cancel me, but you can't see because this cancel culture don't work on the ES double. And everybody wanna try to cause some trouble. And I'ma just like, get the hell out of my face. I'ma just put you in your place and I'ma make you say bye-bye like that boy, Pace. Ha. Yeah, you like how it rhymes? I'll do it every day, every second, every time. I will be on top and you'll never be the one. You'll never be the son, the prodigal. I am the chosen one. A great man said that once. Oh, not Trump. I'm not talking about him. Ha. I'm sorry. Not no time to get political. All right. I think oh no, I'm not ready yet. Let me kick another verse. I'm steady and I'm gonna be studying and buddying, kabudzagadian. What's that mean? I don't know. I'm just making up words, man. I'm just doing it as I go. And everybody wanna see and how I do the flow. And everybody wanna making sure that I be go. And I be good and I be just chilling. I'm feeling, I'm zibbing, gazilling, the bakagilling, the gilling, makaka selling, kafeling, kapakalikitik. What? Sakalakataka pikitik. Is that how it goes? Anyway. What up, y'all? It's the R9cast. The official Ball Edition Coco Crystal Super Dope Show for Reservoir9.com, representing allgames.com. I am the guy talking on the microphone. SG, aka Electron Band, aka Stephen D. Gibson, aka Dizzy Bro. That is the new moniker I've given myself because nobody likes me enough to talk to me. So I just say, F it, I'll talk to myself. That's what Bridget says. Oh, you just like to hear yourself talk. Meanwhile, she's chastising me about everything and I'm like half alive and awake on my drugs because I need to take them because the world keeps on spinning, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you want to be part of the conversation, that is, you want to jump in the chat, you can do that. allgames.com/live. Hit the Discord button. Bam, you're in Discord. You're in the All Games Discord chat. And hold up, I gotta put that down. Rip Taylor passed away. Wait, didn't he? He just died. Oh yeah, Rip Thorne was the other dude that just passed. The other dude. Wow, that was unsensitive. That's what that was. Yeah. All the Rips are passing away. What's the deal, man? Why all the Rips gotta go? Yo, Rip, stop tripping, stop dying, Rips. I guess this was the year of the Rips. I don't know. That's not okay. I should I could let him go. But is the music too loud? The music not too loud, right? I'll turn it down just a little bit more. So it's just it's a little whisper. So, what happened this week? Besides Sony and Marvel making up? I love you. I know I love you. I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Oh, we should never fight. I don't know about that. We'll see in a couple years. That's Sony. There's some Sony news. I mean, we can talk about Sony if we want to. I mean, is it really that interesting? Okay, we have to talk about Sony. Okay. Not because it was funny. Billy OK was in chat the other day and he was like, I turn on the stream, first word I hear is Sony. I was like, that's pretty good. I mean, look, I have to be the one because everyone else is like got their blinders on. It's kind of like Republicans who just be like, yeah, Trump, he's our guy. And they just got the R blinders on because it's like, yeah, we don't care what he does as long as he does the good stuff for us. Then yeah, sure, whatever. He can F hoes. He could do that. He can F strippers. That's fine. Oh, his wife got a baby coming out. He can F them all. It don't matter. So I'm like, all right. That's how some Sony people, I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying, come on, son. But some people who play video games are like, yo, Sony's the truth. and they can do no wrong. Meanwhile, Sony's house is burning down. There's a hot trailer dumpster fire over there at Sony HQ. And they're like, oh snap, I think we need to put this out. And Jim Ryan's sitting there like, man, these games so ugly. Who want to play this? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be, okay, hold on. Yes. Every time a new generation comes out, there's never been a 2 in a row, blah, blah, blah. He said that. I was like, yeah, no shite Sherlock. We've known that. I said shite because he's British, so he knows what I'm like, come on, son. So what does that mean? That means you acknowledge it, but does that mean that you actually going to do something? Here's the difference. And here's why Jim Ryan's going to have a hard time in this PlayStation 5 launch window, let's say. He's got competition. PS4 ain't have no competition. Xbox gave up the crown. They just gave it to him. They's like, y'all won. I was like, really? Is that? And yeah, we said this over. But this time, Microsoft, they not playing. They not playing. Cause Phil's like, yo, we gonna do what we gonna do. You know, I mean, he's truthful. He's like, okay, you know, I know our box is cool. I don't know what Sony's doing. I don't know what they got going on there. I don't know what their tech is what their spec is on their box. But our box is hot. You know what I mean? I know what we were doing. I know what we got. But I know what they got. I know what we got. So he's diplomatic, which is cool. And it's cool, but I think there's kind of a cross section between how Phil Spencer is handling the press and all that stuff, and how Sony was kind of acting, and the political climate, and what our president is doing. I say our president, us. Let's say the president is doing, not our. Let's say the president of the United States is doing, and so he's creating this environment, this kind of culture of just, I mean, anything goes, like lies, you know, just reality as you want it to be, you know. And maybe he read The Secret and that's how he's living. But for real, you know, he's living it on a different kind of mental plane. And so he can say stuff and be like, yeah, I'll believe it. And that's the whole danger of like belief. Like, I believe it. Just because you believe it doesn't mean it's true. Just because you believe something here doesn't make it true or right. And the fact that he kind of goes back and forth is troubling, right? And so I see how he acts, and I see how he's sparking this kind of movement in the culture. And I take that and I say, okay, there are people like that in video games. There are companies like that in video games. Microsoft is kind of like the Democrats, diplomatic, or trying to be anyway. Not exactly totally, but there's no other analog. And then Sony's like the Republicans, where they're like, we're going to do what we want to do. We're winning. We got the House. We got the Senate. Well, they had the House. They had them, but they lost them because, you know, they were acting a fool. And, you know, they still ain't getting nothing done. But anyway, that's politics. And so, like, Sony's like, okay, it's funny because right now they're doing cleanup. They're like, oh, shoot, we got to get all our ducks in a row for the next generation. Because, so that's why they cut PSN prices, right? Why would you cut PSN prices? Why is this? Okay, I got forward. What's that one? So why would you cut PS Now prices if PS Now is better than Game Pass? Why would you cut PS Now prices if PlayStation 4 is the best? Because it's not just about hardware, it's about services, it's about the whole ecosystem. Their server infrastructure sucked, so they're going with Xbox. Let's just call it the Xbox server farms. Let's call it that because that's what it is, Azure. They sucked, so they're going to their number one competitor to make it better. Does that not tell you that the number one competitor probably has a better infrastructure? If Sony had a better infrastructure, online infrastructure and plan than Xbox, why would they go to Xbox to do that? Why? Because they ain't got it. And I don't hear nobody talking about that. Nobody's talking about that, right? So that's that. Now you got Your boy Sean Layden out. You got the other dude from Japan out within like days. I'm like, hold up, what the hell is going on at Sony where everything is like on fire? I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Well, hello, people in Mixer chat. Preach. Say what's up in chat. I say what's up to you. You jump in. I follow you. That's how it works. So I was like, okay, Sean Layden leaves. That's fine. If Sean Layden was like, yo, I'm out. See you later, everybody. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. And some people are like, oh, that's kind of suspicious. And some people are like, not saying nothing. Like, oh, yeah, he's gone, whatever. You know, that's the doubters. That's like, yo, when someone leaves a company, right? He's been there for like 30-something years, okay? That's a long-ass time. And when someone's been somewhere for that long, right? They go out with like, you know, it's like a glorious thing. It's a celebration. If this was a real nice company, I guess, you know, be like, oh man, Sean is going, we're gonna have a party, and then Sean puts up a little a post. He says, you know, all my friends I made over the years, this has been the best times of my life, but now it's on to other things and gonna spend more time with my family, and I'm gonna go skiing and stuff, and then maybe I'll go to Amsterdam and drink some beers and have some space cake, and then maybe I'll go to Japan, and I've never been to Tokyo Disney, so I'm gonna go there, and then maybe I'll ride the Harry Potter ride. Whatever he wants to do with the rest of his life, you know, that's what they do. You know, he's been there for a long ass time. He's gonna be like, yo, I appreciate everybody, I love you all, peace. But that's not what happened. What had happened was Sony put out a little Twitter, a little bloop bloop. Where's my phone at? Oh, don't tell me I left my phone. Oh man, I left the phone. Oh no, it's right here. I had to save it. I had to save this because I was like, hold up. I'm confused. What happened with Sean though? And it's not like Sean was like, oh man, he's the best. Is that the one I did? Is that the one I got? Oh, this is it. Yeah. So this article is from WCCF Tech. And, yeah, over 30 years. And at Sushi Morita was also taking his leave. The same day. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So here's the tweet that Sony put out. Sean has been silent, which means, of course, he signed an NDA. Of course, that's what happens when you work at a giant company. You sign an NDA, you can't say nothing for like a year or whatever. He hasn't said anything yet. So this is what PlayStation put out a couple of days ago. It is with great emotion that we announce that Worldwide Studios chairman Sean Layden will be departing SIE. His visionary leadership will be greatly missed. We wish him success in future endeavors and are deeply grateful to service for your service. Thanks for everything, Sean. Now that's how regular people read it, right? But this is how I read it. We are great. It is great emotion. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if this was an amicable situation, Sean would have put out a post himself because he knows a lot of people in the industry. He knows a lot of people at Sony. He's been there forever. He probably knows all the people there because he's like the original dude, except for Mr. Sony himself. I don't know who the actual, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. He was the, I believe he was the assistant to who was it? Who was he? He was the assistant to one of the big wigs back in the, like when he first started in, I think in the 80s. Anyway, point is that this is not, something is not right. Now I could say, oh, it's conspiracy theory, right? But here's the thing. Jim Ryan was promoted as the boss now, the worldwide. Wait, what's he promoted as? Jim Ryan is. Well, basically, this article says that there's a power struggle happening within Sony, and this is before the PS5 launch, which is bad news. So It's this story says, quote, long story short, it seems Layden may have been pushed out by current Sony IE worldwide CEO and president Jim Ryan, who is rapidly climbing the ranks, rising from CIE deputy president to big boss in less than a year. And then Layden, I don't know. Anyway, so what they're saying, which is of course speculation, that Layden was pushed out by Ryan, and it sounds like Layden, Sean Layden seemed like a good guy, even though he may have been put in certain situations and certain policies were thrust upon him where he had to be like, you know what I mean? But if you're a good guy in that situation, you make the best of it, and I think he did make the best of it. He seemed a little uncomfortable at times, but I think overall he did a okay job. Jim Ryan, I don't think he knows what he should. I don't think he knows the right things to say, because he said many things that were not the right thing to say at the moment. So now I think either somebody else is writing his script, or he's gotten wise to what's happening and he's playing that. This is what Sony's MMO. Wow, this is what Sony's MO has become. It has become. What was the thing that they were discussing? I think Google or based on Stadia or something, where it's about the public good. It's basically the public perception, and they had a term for it. I forgot what it was, but it's exactly what Sony does, and it's exactly what Sony is doing. Instead of actually doing good by consumers and by the industry, by what they do, they're trying to put out statements and create a narrative that paints them as the good guy without actually doing anything good. For instance, they say, oh, the PlayStation 5 is going to use less energy because it's going to have a low energy mode, and then it'll be good. That's what it's going to do. And I'm like, okay, the Xbox One has that already. It's had it for years. It's called turning off your console. I mean, just turn it off. That's it. You know, I went through this last week or week before. The new consoles will have SSDs, so it'll take 2 seconds to load up. You don't need to have a suspended state on your console anymore. You could just turn it off and then turn it back on, and boom, 2 seconds later, you're up and running. So that whole low energy mode is just a bunch of PRBS that they're trying to get in good favor with whoever, tree huggers or something, environmentalists, who knows. That's what they're trying to do. It's kind of like it's not a false narrative. It's a misleading narrative, right? So they had that one. And then, I mean, back in the day, they were saying, oh, the reason why crossplay isn't happening is because we have no control over all the evil people on Xbox Live, and it's for the children's. And I'm like, okay, false again, because, you know, it's all the same. It's all bad people on both sides. Sorry, had to pull that. It's just, I'm like, I don't get it. And there was something else that I can't. Oh, well, no, the other one was just he said that Gran Turismo, I guess 1 and 2 look like hot garbage. Why would anybody play this? And he's supposed to be working for the company who put those out, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm puzzled. Anyway, so is it a conspiracy? Did something happen? Did Jim Ryan push out Sean Layden? I mean, honestly, if Sean doesn't come out and say, if Sean is silent until his NDA is up and then he spills the beans, oh, that's gonna be a good, nice story right there. Please, Uncle Sean, could you tell us a story? Yeah, all right, y'all. Come on, you sit around there, in the fight. Let me whoop out my book of stories. Once upon a time, there was a mother flower named James, and James was a British twit, and then so on and so forth. I had to change the name a little bit. James, it's a fictitious person I'm talking about, and so yeah, that's bad. That's bad news. Now the Sony believers would be like, oh, that's nothing. It's the end of a generation. That's when all the bigwigs quit and stuff and stuff. I'm like, yes, that's true. But like I said, they don't just all of a sudden they're out. It's not like oh, they must have known for years. Like, that may be true, but if they knew for so long, then why wasn't there a more prepared, more ceremonious exit for Sean Layden, and than just basically a Dear John letter for the public? And they wrote it, right? They wrote it like, oh, everything's cool, right? I'm like, nah, everything's not cool, because like I said, whenever someone leaves on good terms or whatever, they put out the tweet. They put out the post and say, I love you guys, I'm out. Not the company that fires you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when Don Matrick left, did he say, oh, I love you guys, I'm out? No. He bounced and he was like, I'm going to Zynga. And Microsoft was like, yo, Phil's our dude now. There was no like, oh, I love you guys. No. It was like, yeah, he's leaving and we got a new guy. Just like what's happening with Sony. So what's going on over there? And they merged all the stuff like a year ago, right? So I guess that's kind of what happened. I think Sean was there for 30 years and he was like, yo, I'm supposed to be the big boss. What's up with this dude? And that's what's up. And I'm like, man, it kind of sucks. But karma's a bi, right? And when Sony's all smug and like, this is how you share games, and oh, we don't want our children to be harmed by Xbox Live. When you're talking shite for all these years, and you're reaping the benefits when it doesn't seem like you deserve it, because the other team fumbled the ball, and you're the Patriots, and you just have to be cheating. You just happen to be cheating, right? But this instance, you didn't cheat, you just happened to get the ball back, and that's the fault of your opponent. Yes, but it doesn't erase the fact that you guys are cheaters. It doesn't erase the fact that you guys are not good. You're not well-hearted. You're not good for the industry as a whole, because you're trying to. Oops, I'm sorry. I had to adjust my microphone. You're trying to, be trying to be the monopolizers, which is fine. You want to be number one, but there's a bigger picture, and that is video games, the industry. Now, I'm not saying that Sony would destroy it. I think it's more about the loot boxes and multiplayer stuff that's destroying it. Those type of games. That's really the most dangerous thing, not what freaking one doofy company is doing. Because like I said, it'll come back to them. They can't play this game. They can only play this game for so long, because the industry's shifting and changing. People are smart. Most people are smart. And Microsoft is smart. Microsoft has money. They forget that Microsoft has worth over $1 trillion. They have billions of dollars to spend on this stuff, right? And the proof is that whole Game Pass deal, right? So they have the subscription for Game Pass. I paid $120. I got Game Pass Ultimate until 2022 June. I got it for almost 3 years. And I'm like, okay, that's like a savings of close to $500 on my end. If I were to pay it month to month, $15, whatever it is, until 2022. That's how much I saved. Times however many people signed up. And people are signing up like crazy. And now Sony's like, oh, we got to cut PSN to $10 a month. Just like what Game Pass is. And I'm like, still not worth it? And they try to put God. And here's the thing about what they did, right? Which is kind of sneaky and still not as good as Game Pass. Game Pass is still better. First, they did not say that, day and date, the new games are going to come out. No, that's not what happening. What happening is that they said timed, the games will be in there timed. And that's not day and date. So they just put God of War, was it Red Dead? No, GTA 5 and Last of Us. No, not Last of Us. Uncharted 4 and something else. I can't remember. And so I'm like, okay, those are cool games. It's good games to have for PSN now and whatever. First, not good because I don't know if those are downloadable, but those, if you cannot download those, forget that mess. That's hot garbage. Get it away from me. I don't want to stream nothing. I don't stream nothing. If I'm at home on my giant TV, I'm not streaming a game. Download it. Gimme. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. I want it in my machine. I want it in there. And so I was like, okay, that sucks. And then it's only there until like January or something, a couple of months. I'm like, yo, that sucks. They are trying to play you, son. They're trying to play you so hard. It's not a good deal. It's a better deal than what it was. Still not a good deal. Apple Arcade is a better deal because you get to download those games. You download the apps. You play them native on your. You're not streaming games on your phone. And that's the difference. Some, like I said, some are downloadable, some aren't. And that's another problem because it's not a simple, ubiquitous, boom. Any game on here, download it, play it, you're good. It's not how it is. And that's its weakness. That's its greatest weakness. And the fact that it's not day and date for first party titles all across the board, regardless. That's the problem. And, I mean, Game Pass is so good. I got Gears of War, right? Gears 5. And they give you the super dope edition with Sarah Connor and all that stuff. I didn't play multiplayer, so I don't care about that. But it was like, I was like, yo, this is pretty dope. I'm playing it. This is pretty dope. I love it. So, and like the next one I think is the Outer Worlds. I won't play the hell out of that, even though that's not exclusive. But it's coming on Game Pass day and date, son. Meanwhile, fools on PlayStation. And guess what? You got pay. You got to spend your $40. You got to get $60. You got to spend $60 to get that game. You got to spend $60 to get that game. And not me. Not me. Game Pass, baby. Game Pass has already paid for itself for the 3 years. Because I played Forza 4 through. And I played Gears 5 through. I played many other things as well. But it's good. And they did what I said that they should do. They combined all the services into one payment. Boom. Now, if they could lower that to $10 with Gold and Game Pass Ultimate, done, son. If they come out next E3 talking about Game Pass Ultimate, Gold is no more. Game Pass Ultimate, which includes Gold, Game Pass Ultimate, $10 a month. That's it. Drop the mic. It's over. Because that's a good deal. Get all those games, man. Shoot. If you play one game a month, that's like you're making money. And for streamers, that's real good because it's like I got all these games. I could play all these games, new games that come out. I don't have to worry about buying all these games. It just makes so much sense on many different levels. So that's crazy. What else is happening? Let me tell you about it. Game Dev also reported recent efforts to bring all the SCIE branches under one worldwide umbrella has caused some confusion, as business practices and markets are very different from region to region. This, combined with power struggles, has apparently led to a lot of confusion as we head into the next generation of consoles. Information on the PlayStation 4 is apparently trickling out slowly, even for first-party teams, and third parties even further behind. An anonymous developer at a major third-party studio had this to say about the situation. This is the least amount of clarity we've ever had on a new console this close to transition. I believe that the global restructuring is exponentially exacerbating the already difficult process of transitioning to a new generation. And now we're getting nervous, very nervous. That's a major third-party developer talking about the precious PlayStation. They're scared. Developers are scared. Like, what the hell's going to happen? Do we have to go over to Xbox, our enemy? Here's hoping that Jim Ryan and his team can get their ducks in a row. They're already assuming that everything is chaos, and that's what's happening. That's how society is, right? Let's think. Whatchamacallit? Wish for the worst, think hope for the best. And his team can get it because this is an absolute worst time to have the well-oiled PlayStation machine fall apart. I don't think it's well-oiled. I think it's just been. It was super heavy and pushed down the hill, and it was just unstoppable. It was the unstoppable runaway train. That's what it was. It wasn't a well-oiled machine. Man, there's been parts falling off that thing for years. Tellingly, Ryan recently vowed to avoid complacency as we march toward the PlayStation PS5 release. Quote: "The track record of the incumbent." Oh, I gotta do it in his accent. Excuse me. Quote: "The track record of the incumbent platform winning the next time around is not a great one. So the major thrust of my executive energy is to avoid complacency." That was bad, but that's the closest I can get for a British accent. Do you think Sony can pull off the rare feat of winning 2 console generations in a row, or is there trouble brewing for PlayStation? They're doomed. It's the second console, second year console. I gotta text her back later. So yeah, it's almost like there's a giant question mark now. Like with all the chaos going on in the politics side, right? Now there seems to be a peek into the PlayStation inner workings. So I was like, uh-oh, something's going on over there too? Is it the tariffs? I don't think it's the tariffs. But I mean, it's kind of fascinating to think about it, in that how could something like this happen? Like a giant corporation, how could they allow this to happen? There should be people in place to say, okay, we're merging together. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Even though that, I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because, different regions require different strategies. Japan is not the U.S. China is not Japan, and so on and so forth. So you can't just, cut and paste this stuff. So while consolidating and making it more concise seems like a good idea, you still need some arms. Still need that Hydra, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I want to hear more. I want to hear more behind the scenes. I want to hear more. Where's the third whistleblower? That's what I'm saying. Where's the second, third party dev team making whatever? Because the first parties ain't gonna say nothing because they get fired real quick. So the third party's like, man, we'll talk. Shoot, they ain't paying us like that. We gotta pay them to put a game on their console. I think it's 30%. And what if this happens? Like, what if Microsoft says, okay, we talked to Epic and we're gonna do what Epic does, and we're gonna match Epic's revenue model. I think it was 1872. So we get 18%, they get 72%, or is it 12 and 78? I don't remember. Might be 12.78 or it's 18.72. I get those mixed. But let's say Microsoft does that. I don't think they're gonna do that. Let's say Microsoft does that, and also Microsoft drops the price of Xbox Ultimate, Game Pass Ultimate, which they probably won't. I mean, if they drop it by 2022, I'll be like, cool, I'll pay for that. If they don't, then I'm gonna have to be scrounging the internet for some deals. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to pay full price for it, but it's still a good deal. So maybe by then I'll be growing out of video games. Like, I'm done. I'm just gonna not do that no more, or something. I don't know. Who knows? I definitely don't know. So I'm gonna pause. Save me some bandwidth. Yeah, Mixer be tripping. Mixer be stopping working. But whatever. So yeah, I had to make sure my thing is still working. All right. So that's what's up with the whole Sony debacle. Now let's talk about the other Sony debacle, or I don't know if it was new news on top of the other news. So the other news I believe that broke last week is that Spider-Man's back in the MCU for at least 2 movies, one Spider-Man movie and one Marvel movie. I'm like, yay! But then it came out that Tom Holland called Disney's boss and said, yo, please, please, please make this deal happen. And so they went back, and now it's 25%. Before it was like 5%, and then they got all the merchandising, and now I think it's 25%. And I think they still get all the merchandising. I'm not sure. But so they got 20 more percent, which is not 50, but still. And I'm like, okay, that's a better deal for Marvel, for Kevin Feige. But I still think that Marvel's doing most of the heavy lifting. As far as making it as a success, the success that it is. And I think that the Spider-Man home movies, the Homecoming and Far From Home, the home movies are a direct their success are a direct result of them being related to the MCU, being tied into this giant, never before done. Just, I mean, it's very hard to kind of, history is being made right now in movies right now by Marvel. Now people are like, oh, Disney, Marvel, they own the world, blah blah blah, monopoly. I'm like, whatever. They're doing things that no one else has ever done. You know what I'm saying? Billions of dollars making movies. They have made billions. And people still hate them because they're too big, whatever. But it's not like, they bought Marvel. They bought Star Wars. It's not like they're buying everything. They're just trying to acquire theirs. They bought Fox so they can get their characters back. They would probably buy Sony if they could get their characters back. Dude, if they bought Sony just to get Spider-Man and then took everything else and said, get out of here. It's just like, ugh, we don't want you. But this deal is cool. Tom Holland, if it's true, if the stories are true, where he went to, I guess it was Bob Iger, and he said, yo, or whoever the boss is now, I think Bob Iger is gone and somebody else is there, I don't remember. Give me. Kudos to him. He's hey, what's up, Aces? Axis, sorry, Aces. What's up, Axis? How you doing? I appreciate. I most definitely appreciate. I did look in, I was in chat with you yesterday. I looked into it, so I'm going to have to try to do that, to be more. I just need more viewers. Actually, I was at a get together today. I should have told people, yo, you gotta watch my Twitch. Please just turn it on and leave it on. I got 7, yay! I mean, how does that work per hour? It's per hour, right? So it's average. How is it averaged out? That's the thing. It's like, how is it averaged out? Is it per hour or is it per stream? Because I stream a lot, and that's why my numbers are so low, because sometimes I'll stream and nobody comes in. You know what I mean? And I'll be streaming for 10 hours. Nobody shows up because I'm just on. Average over your stream. Huh? Average, so it's per stream, per time of per stream. Well, I don't know. I have to figure out the I'll have to figure out the algorithm. Your stream average. Yes. But I guess it's per stream, or it must be per amount of time per hour, something. It doesn't. I don't know if it's per stream. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, per stream. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Even though I got more viewers now, my average is still way below. Yeah, that's weird. So are you streaming more? Is that what it is? So if I stream 1 day a week, like say if I only stream Sundays, right? Thank you everybody in Twitch, I appreciate. If I stream Sundays and I get 10, and that's it, only stream 1 day, 10 hours, 2 hours, 1 day I get 7. No, average is calculated per month. Oh, 30 days. Oh, so it is days, is it? So it would be, it's per day. Oh. So I got 7 now. So boom, I got 7 for today, regardless of how long I stream. And then it just flips over, I guess, for the calendar day or whatever. Actually, I might have to stream less then. Less than. Like, I'm definitely gonna. I always stream on Sundays because this is the R9cast. We're gonna stream. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate the info. How did that project you were doing, that commission you were doing, man? Did you end up finishing up? I'll check in. Don't worry. I want to see the progress. I like to see like work in progress and then finished work. I love that. Nice. There's this one artist. I forgot his name, but he's crazy. He wears like American flag glasses, and he's a cute little boy. And he's like, he calls everybody babies, and he's kind of funny, but he's goofy. But he has a very unique art style, and I like his art style because it's kind of vivid and gritty, and it's really cool. I'll have to dig him up. Well, besides transition, I'm done. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, then hey, you're almost done. Transition, that's dope. Cool, man. So, because I have an intro, I have an outro, and I have a BRB, and just a couple of other scenes. So I have six scenes in total. So I think I definitely need a new outro. I'll probably do one with Stella, or I have to rename her anyway. So whatever her name is, I need to rename her. And I need to do one with her because I just have the lady flow. I want to do something animated. You put a link in channel. This is stuff. This is some of that stuff. Cool. I'll put it up, y'all. It's not. There's no info on here, is there? Let me see. JPEGs. Oh, that looks dope. The color, man. Starting soon. Oh, that black and. Dude, those are my R9cast colors, man. The BRB has space for his kitchen cam. Oh, that's the kitchen cam one. That's the BRB. Oh, nice. So that's yeah. Those are like the R9cast colors. My show. It's red, black, and white. For some reason, those are just easy colors to slap together. You know what I mean? Go back here. Offline. Oh, cool. Princess. Is that a D or a B? Dame Z. Dame. I don't know. Well, it says it right here. It's B. It's a B. It's a B. Nice. I'm like sleeping. Dude, I was streaming one time. I was sleeping. Be right back. Yeah, there it is. It's in the bathroom. Got jokes. That's nice. Amaka was based on his Gav Overwatch character in beer. Oh, okay. The Maka. The Mecca. Nice. Oh, the oh, okay. Like what's her name again? I know you're talking about that one chick that has the mech. I totally forgot her name. I know May. Wow. Why is May the only one I used to play? Oh, not Diva. Wait, there's another one. Oh, Hammond. Yeah, the hamster, the space hamster. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because he's a ball. That's right, and he has like a thing, and you just yeah. That's true. True that. But yeah. I was working on editing a video today. I can't pull it up because my computer sucks. But I appreciate you coming in, Axis. Word up. Get some sleep. I know it's late for you. And I'll check in on you tomorrow when oh wait, I got a video shoot tomorrow. I might not be able to check on out you tomorrow, but I'll definitely check on, see what's up. Throw some love your way. No doubt. But I appreciate how sucks I'm selling the PC, don't worry. I'll be it sucks because I can't stream because I have like 4 chat rooms open plus OBS, and when I put on the reason why it sucks, not even that, is because I'm using 4K footage and my computer is like an i5 and it's slow. I do need a streaming PC. So this PC I'm using right now to stream will probably be my streaming PC when I upgrade my PC for CG and video editing and stuff. So yeah, I do plan on doing that probably next year sometime. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna squeeze all of the juice I can out of this one before it dies. No shame, self promote. With the PC I'm selling, get a stream PC. What's the specs on that PC though? Let me see. What you got? What you got though? What is it? Let me see. You got pics or it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen, man. It's older. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. But yeah, I got a plan. It's not super necessary, but I do have a plan. But I appreciate the offer, but I'm okay right now. I just have to kind of offload my chats to something else. So I just have OBS and whatever else I'm running, and then I do pretty good. It saves me about probably 20% CPU power, and I still need a new graphics card too. I'm running an RX 480. You know, it's like 4 years old at this point. So yeah, I do need to upgrade. I'm not getting a 2080Z or 2080 Ti. No, not doing that because no, not doing that. Boop. Oh snap! I don't want the balloon. Okay, there it is. What you got? What you got for me? Oh, there's the specs. Okay, let's see. You got the lights. That's nice. Got the light on that. Got the more lights. Actually, honestly, the lights don't matter to me. I have a 2080 Ti in my memory. There you go. 2080 Ti. I mean, if it wasn't $1 million, sure, I'd get one. But nah, that's crazy. What's like $2,000 or something like that? It's ridiculous. Come on, son. Or at least like 1,700 or something. I just can't do it. I can't do that. 234 frames per second. Damn. What is that? Is that Oh, that's Fortnite, right? It looks like Fortnite. Yeah, that's Fortnite. I can tell by the trees. All right. So this is full screen 1080p, range unlimited. Frame rate unlimited. That's why you had 234 frames per second. Everything. VSync off, motion blur off. Show FPS, yes. Allow multi-threading, of course. Viewing distance and everything else is super low. That's how you supposed to set it up. Yeah, someone wanted a Fortnite FPS. Oh, that's in Dutch. I can read it still. Okay, CPU i7 4790 quad core. Met the cores OP. Oh, so that's overclock to 4.7. Is that what that means? 16 gigs of RAM at what's the speed of the RAM? You don't have the speed of the RAM? That's okay. A 1060, okay, with 4 gigs. Is that right? 110 gigabyte SSD, M.2, not bad. 150 HHD. HDD, that's fine. 750. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's better than what I got. Sorry, that's better than what I got. So yeah, that's a nice little rig. How much you selling it for? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna be real. If I had the money, why did I say it that way? If I had the money, maybe. 500 is a good price. Honestly, the RAM is the only thing I don't know about the speed of the RAM. And is that quad core 8 thread? It should be, right? Because I know my quad core, well, i5s I think don't do that. They don't double the thread count, so it's only four cores, 4 threads. So market is freaking tough. Many people here are idiots. 8 thread, yeah. So that's a pretty good price though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd probably sell that. If I was in the market right now, I'd highly consider it. But yeah, I'm not even close. I have to probably wait for my taxes to come around because we got screwed this year. Because basically, there's a homestead exemption because there was a hurricane. Like, when was that hurricane? It was a long time ago. Hurricane Andrew, and it destroyed Hialeah. Destroyed it. And so ever since there, they created the homestead. Hialeah is in homestead exemption, where if you have certain requirements or your house is built a certain way, something, you get a tax break basically on your taxes of your house and blah blah blah. So you say it's I forgot how much it is, but it's a good chunk of change and it helps with income tax and all that other stuff. So yeah, I gotta wait for the taxes to. We didn't get it this time because we sold the house at a certain point in time, and we got screwed basically. So we had to pay the full amount, and we didn't end up paying. We ended up getting money back, but it was literally enough to get a couple of sodas or something from enough to get a hamburger and a Happy Meal from. It was not enough to get anything. So I was like, man. Is that the last one? There's one more. 22, 30, 12 hours. That's good. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, like, for me, I'm not gonna really be playing games on the PC that I build. It's only gonna be for work. Only for it's only gonna be for rendering and CG and Blender. Cheaper is better, even if they get pee pee poo poo used the 4D model on it. Used the 3D model. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, the 3D model. Definitely. I mean, if I could do it on this piece of hot garbage, then you could do it on that one, no problem. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait. I'm probably gonna get an AMD rig because, like you said, it's okay, like, to get not the best stuff. Even though 2080 Ti, you're good. You know what I mean? You're good. But I'm like, I want to be budgetary, and also I'm probably gonna upgrade more frequently. So I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, like, every couple of years. I want to spend a little bit of money every couple of years. Processor, yes. GPU, no. Oh, for yeah, that's true. The 1060 isn't that great. But I'm saying, like, it's probably better than. Is it better than RX 40? It probably is better than RX 40, or maybe comparable. So yeah. But like what I'm using Eevee in Blender, so it cuts down the rendering a lot. Even though the renders don't come out as super juicy yum, still a little better. I mean, as far as how long it takes to render, because I can't sit here for 72 hours to render 2 seconds of. I can't do that. So yeah, they do make. I mean, like the AMD, the 3900. I'm like, all those are good. But I'm so lazy. Yeah, the GPUs aren't that great. But I'm so lazy. Like, I want something that's pretty. I don't need it to be like the super best. I want it to be like, okay, it's pretty good. That coupled with the CPU would, it would probably quadruple my workflow as far as like what I'm doing. So I'm not super picky about. Oh man, it has to be, super. 1080 Ti, and I gotta get the i9 99K, 100K. No, I don't need to do all that. Intel is joining the game, so Nvidia will get a kicking. Yeah, it's true, kicking the ass. That is true. What did I read about Intel stuff? I don't know if I read anything, but I keep reading. Like, there was a recent article I read about AMD stuff where they did. I think it was on the 3900X where they did a test bench where they did like they did some kind of liquid supercooling on the CPU, and it had like the highest per core. It had the highest frequency range. So it was like 4.3, 4.4, 4.7, 4. All like to the mid to high fours. Or I said the mid fours, 4 point, whatever, with that liquid cooling for all the cores. And I was like, yo, that's kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's all little kind of caveats and things to think about. Yeah, the 9900K is the best. And you can clock it 5. You can do that. But, is that single or is that I guess that is single core operation. I would imagine that's how they got that. Yeah, I wouldn't push it. Oh, all cores. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have that. That's the one thing they have over AMD. But once, I mean, the thing here's the one thing I think that's important to know, that the AMD stuff is on, I believe it's on 7 nanometer right now, and then the Intel stuff is on is it 10? I think they're on 10. So you're gonna have, I believe the Intels do pull more power. They're on, no, they're not a 14. Get out of what? I thought they were a 10. They're on 14. Okay, that's twice as big. And then you look at it, right? Oh, 10 is the new. Oh, that's why. Oh, so the 9900 is 14, and the new 3900X is 7. And the price is way low. I like the price differentiation is just way. Yeah, I know the 10 isn't out yet. I conflated like the two. I was like, isn't it the latest one to 10? But I just heard about the latest one that was coming out. That wasn't out yet. Price currently not that much different. Oh, they did. Nice. But yeah, I'm not getting a 3900X though either. So I'm lazy. You think you're lazy? I'm lazy. I'm probably gonna end up trying to find a system that's already built, and I know it's gonna be more expensive. But I'm like, okay, what's the bare minimum? Bare minimum is 8 core, 16 threads. I want to do that. If I can't do that, I'll do 612. You know what I'm saying? So which is the is that the Ryzen 5 or 6? I don't remember. But I know they have some old 2700Xs that are like the old gen, and they should be coming down on price, even though it's not super dope fast. Still way better than what I got. 8 cores, 16 threads. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. And if it's super dope cheap, I'm like, yeah, let's go. My stream PC has an i7 8086, worth more than my 9900K now. Oh, limited edition. Nice. And I guess that does, yeah. Yeah, PC hardware is so weird because it's like, oh man, I have so many like old RAM sticks, and I'm sure that some people want this hot garbage, but I'm like, it's in a bin collecting. It's not collecting dust, it's in a bin. But I'm like, maybe I should put it up. Like, yo, I got RAM. You want it? Here, there you go. I give it to you. You want to trade? We could trade or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, I mean, it's not worth much when it's old, unless someone's trying to build like an old retro PC type of thing, which is weird. Like, nobody wants to do that, right? That's more like arcade thing. Like, oh, I need the old CRTs so I can put it in my cabinet. I wanted to reproduce it. But yeah, you're right. Old RAM. Like, I have a laptop here. I replaced the RAM. It was like 4 gigs. And I put 8 in it. And I only have the one laptop. Like, what am I gonna use it for? And then I was gonna switch. There's another laptop I had. I was gonna like, yo, let me just put the old RAM in it, and it was like different RAM. I was like, okay, whatever. Your laptop is dying fast. What's wrong with it? What's wrong? Is it the hard drive? Is it the, what are you running on it? Like, what's the OS and all that stuff? Like, my hard drive, my laptop, it's not dying yet, but I have to switch out the hard drive. I'm gonna put a SSD in it so it boots faster and lasts a little bit longer, give it a little bit more life. And that's it. I only use it for music, so everything's dying on it. Now it's time to upgrade, man. Upgrade. CPU is overheating. Storage is slowing down. Huh. Damn. Is it like a super dope laptop? Is it worth saving? Is, I guess, the question. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, it's kind of good. If I get it running right, it'll be okay. You know. I guess you could use it for chat or something. Oh, not anymore. Yeah. That's what kind of sucks about PCs and computers and the Moore's law and, you know, the turnover on this stuff. It's like, man, I just got this. It's like, I remember as I was watching what was it, Review Tech USA, Rich from Review Tech, that guy, that big guy. And he was complaining because he had just built a Ryzen Threadripper system, and then they announced the Ryzen 9 39. And he was so mad. He was like, I spent all this money on this shit. Now I was like, hey, that's what happens, man. Desktop's easy to save laptops. Yeah, effed. That's true. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? You can swap out the hard drive and swap out the RAM, and that's it. So yeah, you're right. There is always something new. That's the thing. Like, this laptop was cheap. It was like 300 something, but it's not even. It's so slow. But it's just for music, so I can do what I need to do. If I had a hard drive in it, SSD in it, it'd be even better because the way that I do music on this computer, the way I do music in general is that I'll do like the MIDI track, right? And then I'll bounce that track to a wave, and then I'll move the MIDI down to just a blank, track or whatever. And that way it saves on CPU cycles, because if you have a whole bunch of plugins open, your computer's going to be like struggling. So I do that. That way, what it's doing, instead of taxing the CPU, it draws from the hard drive. It draws the WAV files. So all it has to do is play WAV files. So it doesn't tax your CPU. So I can run this hot garbage computer that's old and still I can do like 30 something tracks of audio, because I don't have a billion plugins open. So that's my trick. Yeah. And so if I put in an SSD, boom, because sometimes I do get dropout when I get up to 30 something tracks and I got a lot of stuff going on. I get a few dropouts, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's all right. It won't render that way, so I know what's up. But it'd be better if I can, have it nice and not do that. So I'll do that, and I'll get another external something for it. I mean, I'll probably get a 5. I think there's a 500 in it now, so I'll probably just replace it with another 500 because they're super cheap. They're like $60. I'm like, I mean, 1 terabyte would be better, but gonna reapply cooling paste and change storage. Yeah, I mean that's one thing to do on the desktop. I mean, on the laptop. Oh, I'd be scared to open up. I mean, I just opened up the little door where the RAM's at. That's it. I'm not taking the whole thing apart. I'm screwed. I'm scared I might break something. So yeah, I never opened up my laptop before. I have like 3 other laptops here. I should kind of mess with those. Well, excuse me, you're a super master. A6 over there. You're a super master at the computer thing. I'm not. I'm like, yeah, there you go. You know what? I mean, I'm pretty sure PS4 Pro is more. Of course it is, because that's not a computer. I mean, technically it is a computer, but not really. It's very specific. So it's not like, oh man, I broke apart, I gotta go to the store and buy one. Nope. You assed out. So what'd you throw in wait, what'd you do with the PS4 Pro? Look, I could send you a drop box of some pieces, I bet. No. You don't have to do that. Trust me, I believe you. You don't have to prove anything to me. I'm just a guy here sitting here, blah, blah, blah. Change the cooling pin. Oh, that's what you... Oh, okay, that's cool. I was like, what you doing with the PS4? That's cool. Oh, it was? Wow. And that was the Pro? Wow. That's one thing. I've heard a lot of stories about the PS4 Pro, PS4 regular and Pros being super loud with them fans when a super intensive game comes up. Like whatever. The application was horrible. Oh, what they did from the factory was horrible? Wow. Don't they have those little pads that they put on there? I thought that's what they did on it was not on the CPU, but next. Oh, wow. That's not good. That's not good at all. Man. So that's cool. That's cool that you can like slap that open. Like, I have an old computer, like an old Dell Optiplex, one of those things. Optiplex, isn't that the animation studio? Anyway, I got one of those old ones. Pads are good, by the way. I mean, yeah. Wait, they had the paste was on the sides. I thought that those consoles had the pads. Cause I've seen both, but I guess I'm thinking of I don't know what I'm thinking of actually. But hey, if they work, they work. But I have an old, one of those computers you buy from like a office and like, here, $100. the old Office with Windows 3.1 or so Windows 7, or I think it has Windows 7 on it. That's old. And I took it apart and I cleaned it and I pulled off the CPU and all that stuff. It doesn't even have a GPU. I think it has a little bitty card, but that was bad. And so I can take apart a PC, even though that's a basic. That's like romper room PC time. That's like kindergarten PCs. But I can do it, and I put it back together. I painted it. I painted the case. It looks like hot garbage, but I put it back together and it works. And here's the thing. I bought the thermal paste. I have the thermal paste sitting there right next to the computer. Never put it on. I just put it, slapped it back together, blah, 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 and I turn it on, and it works. But I'm not doing anything on it. I'm not, like, running it or anything. I'm just, hey, it still works. I'll leave it on for a couple hours. It still works. But I don't care if it blows up or overheats because it's an Optiplex or whatever it's called. So it's not a big deal, but I mean, I can do it. I think the main thing for me is the OS install stuff. So if I buy all these parts, then I guess I have to buy an OS, buy a Windows 10 thing. But I heard people like, hey, you can just go get go to the Microsoft and get it for free and just don't register it. And I'm like, all right, I haven't done that yet. I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it works or not. So reminds me of something my dad did once. He cleaned his PC with what? He didn't take off the cooling paste, thinking it was dirt. Oh no! And he didn't put it back, and it melted like. I took it off. I knew I had to put it back on, but I just never did because I was like, whatever. I don't care. The PC was dead long after. Yeah, because he was using it. I barely ever use that PC. I leave the monitor plugged in because it's in the garage with the cats, and the cats just like meow. And the monitor, when it's off, it still gives off a little bit of light, so it's enough light. Cats don't need light at all, but I figure it's enough light for them. So yeah, that's my excuse. But I was gonna actually turn it into like a MAME cabinet thing, but I got too lazy. I never did that either. Man, you got leftover. Yo, you got any leftover? What do I need? I do. I was gonna say more. You know, I'm not even gonna ask you because I need to get a new PC because my wife bought me a Dell, which I don't like them because they have very specific. Oh, you got RAM? Damn, that's what I was gonna ask you. But the thing is, this RAM is very specific. It's the RAM is some crazy with like an M designation or so. It's some designation after because I have RAM from my old PC that I blew up because I'm dumb, and I was like, I'm gonna use the same RAM. It fits and everything, but I think it is ECC or it's ECC or there was an extra number or a letter on the end of it, and I was like, oh, that's what it is, and it wasn't compatible. I was like, so that being said, I have 12 gigs of RAM in this PC instead of 16, because it came with 12. That's how it came. Yeah, I am effed. So I can't do anything with that one. My other AMD PC that barely works. I just reset it today or yesterday, and it still barely works. So I'm like, there's something wrong with it. Yeah, it is custom hardware because the motherboard it's like a mini motherboard with a little piece for where you with the power button. It's crazy. I was looking at it. I was like, because I was gonna throw it in another case, but then I was looking at it. I was like, wait a second, I can't even do that because I don't know how to. Okay, the switch is there, the power switch, but how do I wire that to? I was like, you know what? This is already too much for my brain. Forget it. They're not compatible with a lot of RAM and CPU, even though the chipset. Yeah. And like I said, my AMD is just too old. It's way old. I can't even read it. It's an Anthlon 2. That's how that one is. So that I tried resetting it and working it, and it's like there's something wrong with this computer. It's just not working right. So, hi, Grandpa. How dare you? How dare you, Sonny? Yeah, it's old as dirt. But that's probably 12, 15 years old. I want it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You You don't want it because I don't want it. You want to trade? You give me your i7, I give you give you my Anthlon 2 with I think that one has 12 gigs of RAM in it too. It's a how many cores is that one? I think that's a quad thread. See how far it can go. You'd probably have to redo a lot of stuff on it. I think some of the RAM might be messed up on it too, because it was crashing a lot. Then I wiggled the RAM and then it stopped crashing. I was like, I think this thing is about to die. And that's why I get the new computer. AMD overclocking is always fine. That's true. Oh, you know what? I also got I have a different graphics card in it because onboard graphics sucks. So it was it's one of those graphics card that has the passive heating. It doesn't have a fan. It just has a heat sink, and it worked okay. I was like, oh, okay. So it's not bad, but it's still not that good. So whatever. But like I said, when New Year comes around and the taxes come through, then I'm gonna start looking for kind of pre-built sets. Yeah, it's a thing. It's I think it was an Nvidia card as well. Let me see if we can pull it out real quick. Haha, pull it out. I can't. I can't even turn it around. It's an Asus. It's an Asus. And that's all I got. Yeah. I don't know what else is. I have the box in my it was a pre-built. But I put the graphics card in afterwards. I buy pre-built and then I throw in graphics cards and throw in some RAM and call it a day. So my main thing is like if I'm looking for a pre-built, I'm looking for the CPU for the most part. And everything else I can switch out. But for some reason I'm like I don't want to deal with CPUs and motherboards because I'm a dummy. So you only build custom. That's true. Well, you're good at that, and I'm not. I probably can be good at it. I just never tried it. So I might try it this time, actually. If I get the balls. If I get the cojones. Can throw one together in an hour. Yeah. I mean, I don't think building a PC is hard. I mean, you could, because you've done it so much. But, I mean, you get a motherboard, you get power supply, CPU. Well, CPU on the mother. RAM. Hard drives. OS. What else? It's probably a monitor. That's it. Don't forget the stand. Yeah, it's of course the standoffs. Or I'll just put it on a couple blocks of wood. That's good enough, right? I still need standoffs, but yeah, I know. People don't tell enough how. Are you serious? People put together PCs without standoffs. How is that? Don't the contacts touch the metal and everything blows up? I mean, even I know that. You gotta have that thing floating. You know what I mean? I like those crazy like cases. I have a thing like I'll go to like Newegg or something like that, and I'll look at the cases with like the plexiglass, and it looks like a spaceship. I'm like, yo, that looks hot, son. I don't know where we'll put it. They look cool, but I would not buy something like that because because my computers are under my desk, hidden. They're under here. I built this desk. I built it on rock and roll. I built this desk, and it was an old. See, I have a glass. I have a glass here. Can't see it. I have glass here, and then the other side. Oops, sorry. The other side is wood. Wood is good. And my little keyboard, little MIDI keyboard there. But you should see my piece. I don't. Recently had a PC with over 1,000 euros of debt. Wow, 10,000 euros. Can't forget that zero. 10,000 euros because of the lack of standoffs. Wow. So the CPU, motherboard definitely gone. RAM probably gone too, right? I mean, everything would be gone. 10,000. And that. They're similar to the dollar, right? Or is it double? I don't know what the exchange unit. All fried, yeah. That sounds about right. That's what I did with my other PC because I was dumb. I was probably tired. I wasn't thinking right. And I plugged in the power supply to the motherboard without an adapter. That's what happened. And it said pop and smoke came and I said, I just fried everything. And so that was my first and last attempt at doing something like that. But that I knew what I did exactly when it happened. I said, "Oh, I know what I just did. I'm such an idiot." You know what the funny thing is? I recorded it. I have that on video. I have video evidence of me destroying a computer. I will never show it to anyone. Never. You will never see my failures. Who do I sound like? Never will you see my failures. Ultimate Warrior? I don't know. What is that? Ardress or is that Ross? Is that Ardress? That's a D, right? Is that like you? Is that like a custom nameplate, or is that just the company that makes the? Is that cooling, or is that no? It's the RAM, right? Because I see it up there too. Is that a reflection? I can't tell what's going on here. I think it's a reflection, or is that something else? I don't know. It's the brand. Oh, okay. Aorus. Brand of RAM? I think that's RAM, right? Damn, man, that's a lot of pictures. That's nice though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely want to throw in a bunch of SSDs now that they come down in price. Oh, it's a GPU. Oh, that's the cooler, right? That's the liquid cooler. Oh, they do. Okay, cool. Do a lot of parts. I like that. I like those neon bars though. Let me go back real quick. Oh, that's the RAM. Duh. I like the neon bars. It's the RAM. Dummy. So Cooler Master, huh? Is that your preferred case? It's on the gaming brand of Gigabyte. Right. Oh, okay, Gigabyte. So, but like, do you prefer Cooler Master? Or is there like a brand of case that like you think is like better or the best, or aesthetics or whatever? 750, got that power. Yeah, I think I only put a 500 in mine. I was like bare minimum. I should have put something bigger, but that's cool. Like, what is that? Just like a metal grate? Or is that's kind of cool on the bottom. There's one dude on YouTube. I forgot what his name was, but he did like super custom PCs where he would take it apart and he would like cut plexiglass and do layers and do all kind of custom covers. I was like, that's kind of dope, but that's a lot of work. All companies have hits and misses. True that. That's true. This is a nice little case, though. I ain't gonna lie. Something simple like this, where it's just like glass on both sides. I don't even need the colors in the fans. Seriously, I mean it'd be okay, but honestly, anything to cut down heat, because I'm in my bungalow basically. This is what I call my bungalow, and it's a very small space. And the more PCs I have producing heat, the hotter it gets in here. So as you can tell, you can hear the AC blowing, right? So eventually, I'm gonna actually expand it and then put the AC on another side of the wall, so you won't hear it that much. But also, I think it would be less cool. I don't know. I have to do some duct work and stuff, but yeah. Wait, let me change the change it to there. You go. Got a better views of the stuff here. Damn, that's nice. 3 monitor setup. Oh yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens, not including my phone. Currently have an Antec Torque AS case for my main and Cougar Panzer for my stream. Oh, cool. I'm only on 15 out of 110, so. Alright. Iron Man, nice. Blurry. One thing I need to do, my cable management is horrible. I have to redo all my cables in this room, which is like is a task that I do not look forward to. MSI. Oh, you SLI in that joint, huh? What are those? What are those? Can't tell. Those are. Oops, wrong way. NVIDIA. I can't tell. NVIDIA. I can't tells. But oh, DD. That was my animation. Oh, 1080. Nice. Like a 1080. I'd rock a 1080. I'd just do a single 1080. Would probably be good enough for me for what I'm doing, because I'm just doing it as a hobby. It's not like a jobby job. If it was a jobby job, then I'd be like, okay, I gotta get the best. I gotta, because time is money when it comes to that stuff. But if I'm just doing it for poops and ha-has, then, you know, whatever. Cat! Meow, cat. Coup de course! Yeah, running is way shorter than... Oh, coup de... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if because I look at a lot of benchmarking, and they'll say, okay, well, the Ryzen does this, and then the NVIDIA does this. And I'm looking at the times, I'm like, all right, 2 seconds, I'm fine. I'm fine with 2 seconds. And they're like talking about cats love PC. They do, don't they? Oh, meow. I guess because it's warmer. Maybe it like throws off a. That's a nice clear picture. I like that. That freaking heat sink ain't no joke. It's just, that looks like a freaking Cold War artifact, man. That thing is like looks like it's humming. The picture looks like it's humming. Do they have? I'm sure they have aluminum paint that wouldn't hinder the cooling, right? Done some benchmarkings. You can skip through them. There's a lot of Nocto's best air coolers. Oh, okay. Oh, that's way better. Look at those knives. You got the LEDs going on. Nice. Sorry, I'm only on 35. We're gonna go all the way, son. We only got like 15 minutes left in the show. Nice. What is that? Is that Rainmaker? Rain meter? What's it called? Rain meter. Is it called rain meter? I can't remember. I had that on. I actually have it on my other computer, but is that just a screensaver? I don't know. Does it move? Is that? Oh, so that's the streamer down there, and that's the that's your beef master. beef master. There's the Xbox. I see the Xbox on the floor right there. That's that Xbox right there. I see the Xbox. I see the PlayStation too, but it's kind of shoved in the corner, like neglected, not even on. That's how much you care. Why don't you care about the PlayStation, man? Why you neglecting the PlayStation like that? Oh, you printed. Wait a second. Wait, what'd you print? Let me go back here. Printed. Yeah. Whoa. Toys, figures. I got Starscream over here, but I don't feel like touching him because every time I touch him, he like falls apart because he's a flimsy model. Got your BB airsoft gun. Is that airsoft? I think it's airsoft. I saw like the airsoft pellets on the floor. I was like, did your beanbag break? Or just spilled your pellets on the floor? Wait, I'll make a folder. No, I'm going through them all. Don't make a folder. Don't worry about it. I'm going to keep going faster. I'm sorry. That gun. Was that the... you said you 3D printed that stuff. I remember you sent me the whatchamacallit. There you go. That's that alien race ship motorcycle car freaking case I'm talking about. I love those. Yeah, look at that, man. Oof. That's crazy nice. Like something like that, honestly, it's just like it looks like a spaceship. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yo, I need to use this PC case as a reference for the spaceship I'm about to build. And I'm not joking. Like you see like the little scaffolding, you know, little cover here, some glass, it's the bolts. It's perfect. It's perfect. I think that's my favorite case. Look at that. From every angle it looks beautiful. Except for that hard drive right there with the ugly sticker with the Western Digital stick. That's a Western. I think that's a Western Digital. I'm pretty sure because that's the green. This doesn't have a... Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go through... Oh, I'm going to go through more. Oh, look, they're hugging. The one and the other one, they hugged that night. Just like, that's like Grandpa, and this is like the young grandson, like, rum, rum, the torque. Like, rum, rum, and he's like, hey, when did I get Sonny? That's what it is. It looks like they're hugging. It does. Oh, man, look at that. Got the chair. Got the chair. And the My Little Pony. Got the ring light. Got it all, man. Look at that. Evolution. The evolution is real. This is the. Oh man, now I gotta hold up. I didn't even finish the. All right, let me go through real quick. Oops, I'm going too fast. That's the O and the O. Hold up, yeah. All right, I can just do this. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's look at the new stuff. Cause you put it up there. I hope it's not 110 photos again. Oh boy, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at that look at this guy with all these freaking things here. I click on that one. What's that? It's a bunch of boxes. Like, what you got? Orange bead. What you got? You got. What's that? Hue light. You got a grab gun right there. What's that? What another grab? Got all that dope, man. Got power supplies. Look at all this stuff, man. Ryzen 5. You know what? I might end up going with Ryzen 5. I ain't gonna lie. For the budget, didn't clean on the new though. Oh, that's all good. Nice though. Look at all the stuff. It's cool. Nice. I don't have pictures like that. Nah, that's better. Got an extra screen like Belush. I need to put up some soundproofing in my room. I didn't do that. That's nice. I like the colors, man. So, yeah, they're all. Oh no, these. Okay, wait a second. These are the same. This one, these three the same, right? And these, and this one's bigger, or are these two bigger? It's just foreshortened weirdly. Now this is bigger, and these three are the same, right? That's what it looks like. Top is streaming PC. Controller is because I hydro dip. Oh, you hydro dipped them? Hold up. Oh, it's coming up. All 20. Oh, they're all 24-inch. Oh, so there's a weird kind of distortion happening over here. That's cool. I mean, like looking at the picture, that definitely looks like it's way longer than these two. But yeah, that's a perspective thing. So where's the controller? Where's the hydro dip controller, son? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Nope. I don't. Oh, there they go. There they go. Nice. So wait, did you do that? Wait. Not a. Okay, fine. So did you go to a place to get it dipped, or did you do it yourself? Because I was like, hydro dipping is kind of dope. I've seen it done on like I guess somebody was, whatever. It's like a car video or something. Like, oh, this is hydro dip, some rims or something. And they did it. It looked cool. I was like, that's freaking cool. That's blowed out. That's blowed out. Can't see it. There you go. Hey, anime boobies in the corner. Hold on, let's zoom in on that. Anime boobies in the corner. Hey, look, Marcus Phoenix. Old Marcus Phoenix. And there's the dude from Destiny. There's Nathan Fillion. And there's Yoshi. He's chilling. Who else is dead there? There's, that's Charizard. think so. And that's, I don't know who that is. And that's Naruto somebody. And I don't know who that is. And then, I can't tell what the purple dude is. Is that a Destiny dude or is that a, I don't know. And I don't know what it does. And there you go. Let's see what else you got, Nico. We checking out what else you got in the corner. I'll refresh the folder. All right, hold on. Here we go. Boom, there we go. Nice. Nice. Deadpool. Dude, I like Deadpool. I don't like it when Rob Liefeld draws Deadpool, even though it's his character. I do like Deadpool. Yeah, that's cool. I might do some custom R9cast. So did you, like, back to my question, did you do them yourself? Or do you know a place to do them? If you did them yourself, how did you do them? Because I might be wanting to do that. You did it yourself? Oh, you do them. You do them. And I see you 3D printed your mounts there. That's nice. Nice indeed. I might make some out of wood. Because when I went to Canada, oh, you get blank film. Oh. Get blank film, print it on it, and then just have it in water, and you go blue, like that. I've seen it done. Print them with a pigment printer. Ah, true that. Yeah, I don't use laser printers. I just use inks. Is there a specific to prepare them with a chemical? then prepare them. Yeah, yeah. So it sticks better. And then you clear coat them afterwards, right? Obviously. You straight throw some clear on that, and you're good to go. Place them on water, and then you dip underneath, and then bloop, and they go. Then chemical B, then dip. Nice. Huh. I think I'm going to try t-shirts first. That's the easier. I think I'm going to try stamping t-shirts first. Like the easy, like elementary time. Like I think I'm on the easy stuff. But yeah. Yeah, that's about, I got 4 minutes left. I guess I could pull up my, yeah, I know it's tricky though. I've never tried it. Cause I saw dudes doing like different pieces and like the rim. He was like, and he had to do like a smooth and you got to get it just right, or you know it gets all messed up. Yeah, get in the angles right. He's like, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Tower approach. Oh, I have to load it from Stella characters. Close up. I know it's Stella jump land. I think it was. This is what I was working on. I think you saw this. You might have seen this while I was working on the jump, but I didn't. Nah, it's just like a test. Now I'm looking at it now. I'm like, I might not use it, or I might change a certain. Like I might change the landing so she lands and just keeps going, rolls, and then I might change the position where she's jumps because it looks stupid, basically. So, but I'm just trying to get used to animating more and just getting her character down more. So that's all. Like believing me getting the angles and time right will take you. Oh yeah. Like believe me getting the angles. Yeah. Your moderation. What does that mean? But anyway, yeah. That's I'm not gonna be dipping decal, whatever it's called. I'm not doing that anytime soon. It deleted my message. Oh, it did? Oh no, my bad. Hold up. I don't know how I have this set up. I have to go into the freaking. I gotta turn like a lot of that stuff off because I don't have too many knuckleheads coming in here. I think I have like a few choice words, but you know, you see, I have whatchamacallit, I have links, so I'm not afraid of that stuff. But my bad. It deleted your message. Would you put ass or something in it? I don't even know what I gotta look at I forgot where even the list is. I don't ever dive into Twitch's tools that much, which I should, but I need to do that stuff. But yeah, actually, I want to load up my that spaceship. Where's that spaceship at? No, it's oh man, wow, I need to definitely do better file organization because spaceship. That's not it. Supernova. No, that's not it. Oh, F. This is hilarious. Get with the F. I said F. It didn't like it. No artists have no organization. Anyone besides them understand. Exactly. But I'm even like lost. It takes me a while to find what I'm looking for because I name it whatever I name it at the oh, that's not even the right ship. That's an ugly ship. And I forget it, so I need to throw them all into the same. I need to just sit down. It's not actually that hard either. Tower approach, tower, supernova. I usually depend on the recent, but I've been searching for stuff and I was trying to find something. And no, that was my space stars. I was trying to see. I'm like, the F is this. Where the F is this? Yeah, exactly. Space blankie spaceship. Did I just load? Oh no, that was another one that I didn't like that ship. The ship was hot garbage. Sleep in, security, shuttle, 1, 2, 3. Pod, nebula, main room, Crashers, ship animation test is right here. I actually named it something smart, and I'm just an idiot. And yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. I think that's. Oh yeah, that's it. It's a little slow. I think my let me see what the frames are definitely lower than what they should be. Oh yeah, we're at freaking 15 frames a second. Yeah, that's not high. That's very low. That's half the speed. Oh, a little bit more than half the speed, but close enough. Well, gotta go. After Effects tomorrow. Oh, nice. I make folders, but they're all over my heart now. Okay. Well, have a good night. Good rest of good tomorrow and all that good stuff. Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate you giving me the views. Most definitely. I'll check you later. And I'm going to end the podcast with that. I appreciate everybody hanging out, coming through. Blah, blah, blee, blow. I don't know what else to say. I guess I'll turn up the music so you can hear it and then be like, bye-bye, and all that good stuff. I'll probably continue to work on some stuff, or maybe I'll just go inside and play some Xbox. Who knows? Who knows? This is a song I did, and I like it a lot. It's called Piano Banger, Orchestra Bang. I forgot what it's called. But I like it. So listen to it. Tilt away.